The speech I'm going to deliver today is originally made by Steve Jobs, the former CEO and legend of Apple Company. This speech was originally made in 2005 June at Stanford University. My speech today will only cover the last part of his speech due to the length of the speech. Remember that "I will die soon" is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big decision in life, because almost everything, all external expectations, will fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something else to lose. You are already naked. There's no reason to not follow your heart. But 1 year ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. I had a scan at 7:30 in the morning, and it clearly showed a tumor in my body. I even didn't understand what is that. The doctor told me that this was almost certainly a type of cancer that is incurable, and that I should expect to live no longer than 3 to 6 months. My doctor advises me to go home and get my affairs in order, which is the doctor's code for prepare to die. It means try to tell your kids every single thought you would have to say in the next 10 years. It means to make sure everything is buttoned up so that it will be as easy as possible for your family. It means to say your goodbyes. I live with that diagnosis all day. Later that evening, I had another diagnosis, and the doctor put a needle into my body and got a few cells from the tumor. I was sedated. But my wife, who was there, told me that when they viewed the cells under the microscope, the doctor started to cry because it turned out to be a very rare form of cancer that is curable with surgery. I had surgery and I'm fine now. This was the closest I have been to facing death, and I hope it is close I get for a few more decades. Having living through it, I can now say this to you with a bit more certainty than when death was useful but purely intellectual concept. No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven do not want to die to get there. Your time is very limited, so do not waste it living someone else's life. Do not be trapped by other people's thinking. Do not let the noise of other people's opinion draw out your own. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. When I was young, there was an amazing publication called The Whole Earth Catalog, which was one of the babies of my generation. It was created for a fellow named Stuart, not far from here, in Melon Park, and he brought it to life with his poetic touch. This was in late 1960s, before personal computer and desktop publishing, so it was all made with typewriters. It was sort of like Google in paperback form, 35 years before Google came along. It was idealistic and overflowing with neat tools and great notions. This magazine was my favorite. At the end of magazine, it always says that stay hungry, stay foolish. It was their farewell message as they sign off, and I have always wished that for myself. But now, as you graduate to begin new, I wish that for you. Stay hungry, stay foolish.